Hundreds of thousands of federal employees are furloughed, and many of them are looking for different work. As KEZI 9 News reporter Rhoda Kraus explains, the Employment Department is facing cuts in programs for those who need help the most.
Community Services Consortium says if the government does not reopen by November 1st, 3 of its workforce programs will be closing its doors.
I was part of the trail crew for Crater Lake National Park. The last day of work, it was, basically like a hurricane.
Thousands of employees across the nation, like Todd Benton, getting word that they can't come back to work the next day.
The way that it's affected me most negatively is the fact that the people who do my pay are also on furlough, and so that the money that I earned 2 weeks ago, I may not get for the next 2 months.
And now Benton is looking for work, filing for unemployment. The CSC gives folks additional assistance in Linn, Benton, and Lincoln counties to find work. But there's a problem.
We have to begin to prepare to shut down a number of different programs, and they fall like dominoes.
Roughly half of its funding is federal.
Every time the federal government or the state government pulls that fire alarm, we have to prepare to disenfranchise our most needy citizens. And that is unbelievable to me.
The CSC says 30 employees have been given layoff notices if the government does not reopen by the 1st. As for Benton, he's looking for work, but is still on standby if Crater Lake National Park calls him.
I would have to quit the job that I had just gotten here and go back to work at Crater Lake for a week or 2 in order to get my job back next year, which would be rather inconvenient.
The CSC says folks can still apply for unemployment in Linn, Benton, and Lincoln counties. But next month, they will not be able to provide the same one-on-one assistance if the government does not